it ever feel good? I didn't wash my van for a majority of the whole 5,000 kilometers we just finished driving. There was so many bugs on the front of it. It was brutal. Anyway, we're in Ontario, in Hamilton, Ontario actually, and we are on our way to Happy Camper Kit.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Crow. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys. The main reason for me to be here at Andy's shop right now is to get some video clips of this van because we'll be doing a full completed video of this one. So I'm just here to film some shots and of course visit. But we were talking about my van build. Check out these, holy crap, these are heavy. These giant, huge, 4-foot long, 400-pound capacity tracks. So we were just outside taking a look at my van because Andy wants to make some changes, of course. There's the logo, looks good. Because we're going to be reworking my under bed storage. It won't be happening for a few weeks because Andy's taken off on vacation. So here's what's going to go on, maybe. Andy's just been running thoughts through his brain. This whole section here, Andy wants to remove. And I like these drawers, they work out really well. But Mr. Andy wants to, of course, take it to the next level because that's how things work here at Happy Camper Kits. He wants to remove these and put a 4-foot long drawer this wide that holds 400 pounds that I can unlatch and it will pull out 4 feet long. That means the drawer would come out to like out to here. It'll be a 4-foot long drawer so I can pull it out, move the doors away, and grab whatever I need underneath here. So currently inside of my van, if I want to get to my storage bin, so I have 6 storage bins under my bed. If I want to get to the back ones, I actually have to lie down on my floor, wedge underneath the bed just to grab the lip on that last one to pull it out. Now, all of that stuff is going to be over. All those times of fiddling around with those boxes underneath my van that have worked is now going to be nice and easy accessed right here from the back, and I was super stoked on it. So when I was here last time, Andy wanted to do that, but you know, he was offering so much to me at the time. I didn't want to say yes to big, huge projects like that. So now that we're here this time, Andy's like, look man, let's just get this done. So I caved in and said, okay, Andy. So these videos will be coming up in a little while. He's gonna take off and enjoy some travels. Believe it or not, Andy's taken off down to BC for a little while on a little road trip in his van, which is the little one right there. But anyway, yeah, he's been rambling through ideas about my underbed storage, so I'm kind of excited to see what's coming. And I think having that giant pull-out drawer is going to make a massive difference for us. Okay, let's go back inside and see what they're doing. So many new things going on in our world. Oh, I got so much to tell you guys. about what's happening to my van. It's ridiculous. All right, I gotta shut my fan off. Hello, fan. We don't need you right now. There we go. Hey, I like this little thing. I got all sorts of little packages. So, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a green building behind me. Yeah, that big green one right there. We just got to the property at Ray Outfitted, and man, do we got some projects coming up, and should be lots of cool fun videos coming up. But right now we got some packages here, and I've just been itching to open up some of them. We're not quite ready to open them all quite yet, but one super long RCA cable. It's for my stereo project, which is going to be a rather large project, but I'm excited about getting into that one. But anyway, one big box I want to open right now. What did you order, Chrome? Yeah, let's take a look. It says Makita. That sticker means it's got batteries in it. What do you think this is, CRUZ? Huh? You think the box is right? Is there really a chainsaw in this thing? Whoa. Whoa. That thing is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I have never once in my life owned a chainsaw, nor have I ever thought I would ever need a chainsaw. I should probably read the instructions, huh? Oh, look at this thing. Damn. Dual 18-volt batteries, making this thing 36 volts in total. Well, there it is, folks. One Makita dual 18-volt, 36-volt total output power in this thing. It's got a little sheath that goes over here to protect you from the blade and also protect the blade when it's in storage. This thing is actually not very big. So lengthwise, it's about the length of my arm. And when I came to me looking for the right chainsaw for the van, let's back this story up a little bit. First off, what made me think about getting a chainsaw in the first place was actually when this pandemic started and I started to spend a little bit more time in the backcountry. I was out there and there was this guy with this huge pile of cut firewood, and he was having a fire, and I was like, I want to have a fire. All I had was an axe, but not the energy it would have needed to drag all that dead wood out of the forest and hack it all down for hours on end just to get enough to have a fire that night. So he had a chainsaw, a gasoline version chainsaw, and I didn't want to put gasoline in my van because I don't want to have to carry additional gas cans and all the other stuff that has to go into keeping a regular chainsaw in your mobile vehicle. So then my thought came into cordless. I was like, are they garbage? Are they not? And I looked at the Ryobi one. So the Ryobi cordless chainsaw is a lot cheaper than the Makita one because I already had all the batteries for it. Just the reviews on it were and it was way bigger than this one, and I just didn't have the storage space to be able to put that in there. So I started to look online, and there's a few of them like the DeWalt and the Makita and one other one that came up really high on the reviews. So I'm like, all right. You know, I know a lot of friends that have Makita that really like their tools, so I chose the Makita one. And thanks to you guys who use my Amazon links all the time, I had the chance to buy it. So when you guys use my Amazon purchase links to buy stuff for yourself, it gets paid out to me in gift card, and then I get to gift things like this to me, kind of like from you guys. So I was super stoked on that. This one technically didn't cost any money out of my pocket as I used that. So thank you guys for anybody who's ever touched those links. This is from you and it means a lot. So that's why I chose to go cordless. The main reason why I wanted this is because now that I'm a little bit more equipped for being in the backcountry, I didn't want to run into a fallen log or anything like that that was across the road, or worse off, be up the road, turn around and come back down the road and there's something blocking me from leaving. That's the worst part, because now you're stuck. And I don't have the stamina in me anymore to be out there with a cable and or a little saw and going at it. So I'm like, well, let's just do it right. Buy ourselves a little chainsaw. So hopefully we'll be able to make a video about this once we get everything finished up here at Ray Outfitted and at Andy's shop, and get back on the road and get back into the backcountry. So yeah, a little present. Thank you guys. Oh, and these dual 18-volt batteries. I looked online to find out why this charger is so big, because it's pretty giant. This charger is huge because this charges both of these batteries in 45 minutes. And I plugged them into my van, charged them up, and they did. They charged in about 35 minutes, which is great, because especially if I'm in a situation and I drain that and the log's still not off the road, I've only 45 minutes of drinking beer. Probably shouldn't drink beer and use a chainsaw. Scratch that idea. You got a 45-minute wait before you can crack the chainsaw, back on again, and keep going. So I'm okay with the size of this. The reason why I'm okay with the size of this is because, as you heard, Andy is putting a long pull-out drawer back here, meaning that I've got lots of room for stuff like that. A little update while we were at our destination. So we're not going to be traveling very far from here. Andy's shop is about an hour and 45 minutes from here, so we ain't going to go any farther than this distance here between the two shops. We're at Ray Outfitted, so we plan on getting some video shots done of maybe some stuff that they're doing inside the shop. But I honestly plan on taking a little bit of time here and relaxing and getting some work done on my van while we're sitting static for a while. We may take a few little kind of mini day trips out, as there are some really cool towns right around here. I popped in this adorable town the other day to get groceries. I'm like, oh, we have to go back and film there. It was pretty cool. But that's really about it. I got a lot of projects I want to do. I want to start gutting my van out, really reorganizing things. And because Andy's going to be ripping my whole bed storage out of there, including the back two sections there, to refit everything. So I'm going to have to rethink and rework what I need done under my bed while we were here at Ray Outfitted. So Andy right now is leaving in a few days on a 2-week vacation. So when Andy gets back from that, I'll be back at his shop to start getting these woodworking projects done. But while we're here, we're putting a spare tire holder on my back door. It's inside the shop there right now, so it'll be right here on a swing arm. We'll be installing my new heater. We'll talk about what I chose when that time comes. And yeah, just a few other things like a battery monitor and something I'm waiting for from Amazon. I'm super excited. Another little gift that I got from your guys' gift cards. We'll cover that when that product comes in. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm tired. I really could use some rest and some I got some Wi-Fi here. And the cool thing about the property here is right on the other side of the building is a laundry room, a shower, a little utility room where it's got a pressure washer, hoses to keep CRUZ cool. It's got everything that we're gonna need to park it for a little while. That's the great thing about being a customer with an outfitting company that is so equipped with everything that you need here, is that when you're here for a week doing projects, they got you covered, which is pretty awesome. So Ray Outfitted, high five for this awesome shop. And what I'll do in the next couple of days is we're gonna turn the camera on and show you guys around the brand new Ray Outfitted facility. CRUZ is creeping through the bushes. He's been roaming around here, getting used to his new surroundings for a little while. But thanks for watching, you guys. We're gonna go get some rest. Road trips, we'll do that to you. See ya.